Ambulance, please. Carl, meet the ambulance, buddy. You just hold that tight, pressure on there. Just keep that there, ambulance is on its way. Have you got any further injuries? Is it just your stomach, is it? Have you got a small box you can just lift your feet? Just going to lie your back, mate, and just raise your feet. Nice and steady. Ambulance is on its way, mate.
Someone fallen from the tower! Oh, the clock's ticking, let's get it all on!
Pressure on me. Don't worry, ambulance is on its way.
Where are you going to go with a serious head injury on the tower there? 1 minute 20 seconds.
Guy fell from the tower, maybe suffering suspension trauma. How long? 10 minutes. Okay, I'll get somebody to meet you at the gate.
Couple your climb up, man.
Couple your climb up. We don't get there first. There's somebody climbing that tower. Hey!
Pick up the chair when it comes.
When the chair comes out, if you've got the chair, give me a hand.
Okay. Stay up, Peter.
He's on his way down, his arm's badly cut, he's got a cut on his head, and he's unconscious, so we're just making him down to the platform. We've not got enough rope, so we're going to have to use 2 kits.
Work out on the platform? Yeah, they're going to have to use 2 ropes to bring him down.
Okay, I think I know it's sorting out fast. Can you get another kid to feel this? Get his arm above his head.
We'll stay where we are. We're going to put the second abseil kit on now, because we're 2 metres above the platform, and then we'll swap that down and we'll bring that down before he goes. You're safe to move that safety line.
Space out, please. Well, tell him to stay about halfway. Help push the casualty out.
When the hooter went off, I just thought it was a fire procedure, like, you know what I mean? So, and then realised that your mum was down on the deck, cut with a still saw, and then obviously we got a call saying that somebody'd fallen off the tower.
It was a surprise, a total surprise, like, you know. I think we were a bit slow at the start of it, like, and then I think with the chair not being in action, that sort of slowed we. The hardest part of it was getting everybody up there in place, really, actually starting it off.
Yeah, we've done, I think the team in general, as we are a team, we've done pretty well. Everybody worked together, so there was no drama.
Well, when the alarm went off and started screaming and I seen the bloke on the floor, I didn't know if it was real or not, to be honest. I thought he really had an accident. The hardest part was, usually we'd have the chair onto a winch bond and it could slide right into the tower, but we changed it onto a turfer, so we could have got the casualty down a lot quicker.
Take anything else, you will behave differently if something actually kicks off, and you don't know who's going to react best, you don't know who's going to go at the mast first, you don't know who's going to go in at the first aid kit, and usually what you find is somebody will stand up and be counted.
The whole idea today was to set up worst case scenario. That's why you had 2 injuries, one up the mast, one down below. So we could try and figure out how we would react if these things did happen.
At the moment, you've been training a certain system if anything goes wrong. The idea of today was to evaluate that system to see if the system's up to scratch or not. If not, we're looking at the areas where it can be improved to restructure the training programme so that you guys are retrained in a more effective way.
I did enjoy it, yeah. It's funny enough, yeah, because like when you're doing the training, you don't get that real life experience. You know what I mean?
Next time, if it really happens, then we'll respond quicker, and that could make all the difference. It could save someone's life.
We're not paramedics at the end of the day, but we look at the situation differently now, definitely from a first aid point of view. Treating the guy on the mast before we actually rescue him, with stem bleeding and that there.
If you know it's coming up, then people tend to start talking about it as it approaches, and people get time to think about what they're going to do. In a real life situation, you don't get that time, you know, you have to react purely on instinct. And today we got a good idea what everyone's instincts would be.
I think the main thing we learned is how people deal in a real life situation, and they behave differently to what we may expect them to do. And so we've been able to learn how this team on this site have managed themselves, how the leadership of the different tasks has gone, and how they've developed their own solutions to carry out the rescue and to deal with the first aid incident.
Better than the training courses we go on, to do it on site. Nobody's expecting it, get up there and have to do it. It's more or less a real situation, you know.
I recommend this sort of training to everyone in this sort of work.